Okay, starting with the first verse. I do not know the words, but here are the chords. Here's the chorus. Tell me, can we conversate? We can get to learn each other. Tell me then we should wait. If this is a forever thing. Tell me then nothing need. Nothing need. Tell me need to conversate. If this is a forever thing. And going into the bridge. To the key change. What is it? There we go. Almost forgot, sorry. If this is a forever thing, can we contain? This is a forever thing. Okie dokie. It's your boy, y'all. What's going on? House of Jazz. And I'm back with another one. This is another request. This video is sponsored by Naseem Muhammad. This is a song by an artist that I already know because you already heard me sing. The very last video tutorial uploaded was by this guy, Case. And that song was Happily Ever After. You heard me singing the words of that song with no problem. Well, this song is called Conversate. And let me say this. I never heard this song before until I was requested to do this song. Let me tell you, this is tight. Like, I like this. This is a very good song. So for those of you who know this song, well, sit back and relax because we're about to learn it. And it is not that hard. It's really mostly the same thing over and over again. So let's just hop right into it. There will be a chord sheet available. Again, for those, if you're new to the channel, when I sit down and learn these songs, I type up all the chords in a Word document format. It's not chords, it's not sheet music, it's not written on staff, the grand staff. It's just literally me saying C minor's 9. Oh, okay, F6 over C. That's all it is. If you like a copy of it, $2 will get you a Word or a PDF version of it. If you would like a Word and PDF file sent together in one email, $3 donation to the PayPal, and the link will be in the description. Let's get to the song now. So this song, you're starting with your... Okay, so for the verse and for the chorus, what I just did is what you're doing for most of the song. Between the verse and the chorus, the only difference is where you throw an F major chord in. With the verse, you throw the F major chord on the second and fourth time that you play the cycle. And when you do the chorus, you only put the F major chord on the last line. So let's just get this cycle down. You have a C minor 9, left hand C, G, C, right hand B flat, that's B as in boy, D, that's D as in door, E flat, and G. Okay, so that's your C minor 9. That's how you're going to play it throughout this tutorial. So this way I don't have to keep showing it every time we come to it. So we got... Okay, so you're still going to keep your C, G, C over here. And it's up to you if you want to hit it again. I think on the recording they might not be hitting it. They might just go. But when I play it, I like to go and hit it again. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you. But what I'm doing on that second chord is this is an inverted F6 chord. So this is an F6 chord, but it's inverted. Obviously, it's over C because we're keeping the C in the bass. But this is an inverted. If you take the F and put it down here, it's there go your F6 chord, right? But I'm putting the F up here. So you got A, C, D as in door, F. Okay? And then go right back to your C minor chord again, okay? So I'm not going to keep spelling it out. All you're doing, you play the C minor chord and go, just like that. And then after that, you're going to go to a G minor 9 chord. G, D, F on the left hand, A, B flat, that's B as in boy, D, F on the right hand. Okay, those 4 chords is most of the song. That's one time. Okay, now before I keep going, the one thing I wanted to say, because a lot of people are asking me to state what key the song is in, so let me do it now while I'm still early in the video. I did mean to do this at the top of the video. It's in G minor. So let's look at our G minor scale. If you looked at my tutorial on how to know the relative minor, relative major of each scale, if you count forward from, so since we're in G minor, if you want to know what the which notes are flat or sharp, you can always go to the major scale, the relative major, to see, you know, what the relative major is. So if you don't know what G minor is by heart, count up 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. You land on B flat. So that means B flat major is the relative major to G minor, which simply means that G minor and B flat scales have the same flat or sharp notes. Depending, in this particular case, it'll be flat. Okay, so B flat scale will be B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. So you notice that the 2 flats was B flat and E flat, and of course I just played, this was just another B flat because I ended the scale, but in the scale the only 2 flats are B flat and E flat. So now let's go to the relative minor by counting backwards 3 half steps from B flat. 1, 2, 3, G. So that means your G minor scale is going to be from G to G using the same 2 flats that you use from B flat. So you're going to go. Okay. Okay, so that's your G minor scale. Back to the video, now back to the tutorial. Okay, I showed you the 4 chords that get you through most of the song. With the first verse, you play the each time you play the 4 chords, I'm going to say that's the 1 cycle. Then second cycle. Okay, so you going to play it for 1 cycle. Okay, that's the first cycle, okay? And here's the second cycle. Now add an F major chord, okay? This is what you add when you're doing the verse to the song. On the second and fourth cycles, you're adding an F chord, okay? F chord is F, this F major. F, C, F on the left hand, A, C, F. This is just an inverted F major chord, okay? I got the F up here. Actually, I got the F down here too. I just added up here just to give it, you know, that F-y sound. I just made up that word. I'm not trying to curse or anything. Just to give it that F-y sound. Okay, here we go. Alright, so that's the second cycle. And then on the third cycle, you play the same way. So this is the third cycle. And then on the fourth cycle, this chord that I'm playing right now, you're not going to play on the fourth cycle. You're going to play the other chords, but you're not going to play the G minor 9. So you'll go and go straight to the F. Okay, you're going to go straight to the F chord again, okay? So let's look at that. So for the verse, again, cycle 1, the first cycle, you got the G minor 9. You got all 4 chords right there, right? Well, it's 3 chords, but you just playing the C minor 9 twice. But okay, you got me. So that's cycle 1. Cycle 2, play the G minor 9 and go to F. Go to F. Okay, now third cycle. Good, just like the first cycle. Now the fourth cycle, go straight to the F. Okay, you're going to skip the G minor 9, okay? Every time you play the verse of the song, that's how you play it. Now, the chorus is even simpler. The chorus, you're going to play it you're going to play all 4 cycles the exact same way. And at the end of the 4th cycle, you're going to just put an F major chord. That's it. That's it. So your chorus will be, tell me, can we conversate? Da, da, da. That's cycle 1. You're going to do it the same way. Okay, here's the third cycle. Keep it the same way. And the 4th cycle. Play the G minor and then go to the F. There you go. That's the chorus, okay? So it's the same thing over and over again. The only thing I need to show you now are the chords to the bridge and how to play the chorus when the key modulates from G minor to A minor, because it goes up to A minor. So let's look at the bridge. Now, it was really difficult, and if you hear something else for this first chord for this bridge, feel free to type it in the description. I mean, I put the thing on loop. It's one of those things where it's like this ghost notes in the track. It's like you can't really hear what's going on. What I'm hearing on like the first 6 chords is that everything has a D in the bass. It's hard to tell because you can't really hear a bass note. You hear like this string, a very low string sound that just stays. No matter what chord you're playing, like the first 6 chords is like that. So I'm just assuming. So you want to go, no, I don't know the words to the bridge. So, was it love was right in front of me? Something like that. But anyway, I ain't going to try to sing because I don't know it. But here's the chord. So you want to start with a D minor 7 flat 5. And then you're going to come down. Oh, let me spell it out. I'm sorry. Dad on the left hand, D, A, D. That's dad. On the right hand, you have D, F, A flat, C. A flat is your flat 5. Because that's your D minor 7 normally. You take the 5th, flat it. So D minor 7, flat 5. So you want to go, love was right in front of me. And then you want to go down to a B flat on your right hand. You still got dad on your left hand, okay? And so you're going to go from the D minor flat 5 to a B flat on your right hand, which will be D, F, B flat. Then you're going to jump up to a E flat 6 chord, which is just an E flat major chord, and you add the 6. So you got, now again, you still got the D, A, D on the left hand. E flat, G, B flat, C, and then you're going to return to the B flat chord over D, which is D, F, B flat. With every chord that you just saw me do just there, I am not moving off the D. So you got, there it goes, you'll hear a melody that goes, or it might go down there. It goes like that. Okay, so those 3 chords, you still got the D. Okay, so after you do the B flat over D again, you're gonna come to a D minor chord. And your melody can be, you can go D, C, B flat, A, D, 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 and then you're gonna go to a D minor chord. Still got your dad on the left hand. C, F, A, da. Then go to your B flat over D again. Okay, D, F, B flat, and then drop to an F. You can play the F right here. This is an F major chord, or you can play it down here. It might actually sound better if you play it up here. So let me show you. C, F, and A on your right hand. Mind you, your left hand is still on dad for all these chords. Okay, so you got da 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 da. Oh, I'm sorry. When you get to the F major chord, you do leave the dad. Finally, sorry about that. So when you go to the F major chord, go ahead on and put your left hand on F also. F, C, F. Sorry about that. So we got, so that whole cycle started with the D minor 7 flat 5, then B flat over D, E flat 6 over D, B flat D, da 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 da. Okay, that was the D minor, B flat over D, and then finally coming off that D to the F. Now, after this, the song is preparing itself to go to that next key by going. And then, okay, so those chords, and again, these chords is just preparing the song to modulate from G minor to A minor. So you got E flat over C. That's a da, 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 da. Then you go, just so you can see where we are in the song. Okay, so E flat over C, C, G, C, left hand, B flat, E flat, G, right hand, and then you're gonna walk to that B flat over D again. This time I'm playing it in a different inversion. You got dad on the left hand again, D, A, D, but instead of playing the B flat up here, I don't know, for some reason I decided to put the B flat down there. So B flat, D, F. Then you got G over E. Well, this is really an E minor chord. It's actually an E minor 7 chord, but to make it easier so that you know which inversion to go to, I'm simply calling it a G over E chord, but it's really E minor 7. But anyway, okay, so you got E, B, E on the left hand, right hand, B as in boy, D as in door, G. Keep your right hand on the same 3 notes. Take your left hand and put it on C, G, C, okay? So now you got G major over C. So those 4 chords are... and then goes... Okay, those 4 chords again. So now when you're finished coming out of the song, you just have to be able to play the chorus in the new key, which is now A minor. And let me type that for those who's going to buy this chord sheet. Let me say the new key, and I'm going to type in that it's A minor. I'm going to do it now before I forget. Save. Okay, good. So, okay, so once you hit that G over E, then G over C, and now you're going to go to, okay, your chord. Now you got dad on the left hand, D, A, D, and on the right hand you're going to have, by the way, we're playing the D minor 9 chord, but this is just a different version of it. D minor 9, and on the right hand you got C, E, F, A. And and then you're going to jump down to the G6 on your right hand. Okay, so you're going to keep your D, but you're going to move your right hand. Here's the easiest way to show you. Just move all your fingers down to the very next white key. Okay, and then bring it back up. See what I just did? Okay, just so that you know, for music theory's sake, you're playing an inverted G6 chord on your right hand. B, D, E, and G. If you put the G down here, you can see you got 1, 3, 5, 6. G major is just the 6th chord, but we're playing it this way. Okay, so again, once you get that first chord, don't even think hard about it. Just move all the way down to all the white keys. It's actually easier to play than it was in the other key, because you don't have any black notes getting in the way. You can go, and then you're going to come back down to that chord again, but this time you got A in the left hand. And actually I got a chord over here, A, E, and G. You know what I'm saying? A, E, and G. So that's kind of like A minor, basically, inverted. Well, no, yeah, it's still kind of inverted. A. It's not an A minor chord. I take that. Oh, A minor 7. No, because I'm. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's an A minor 7, but I'm not playing that C because that C is gonna. Okay, so there we go. A, E, and G. And on your right hand, B, D, E, and A. So your right hand is. See, that's all you gotta do once you go to the new key. That's all you ever play until you play a G major. It's all about what you do with your left hand. When you first come to the new, you gotta go. Now move to the A. Again. Move to the. And then the last time, just like when you was in the original key, after you played the cycle 4 times, remember in the original key I say then you play the F major chord? Well, we're a half step higher, so then you're going to play the G major chord when you get to the chord. So you're going to play the first cycle, second cycle, third cycle, fourth cycle, then you're going to throw a G major chord. Okay, G, D, G on the left hand, B as in boy, D as in door, and G as in good. Okay, that's your whole song. So the chorus in the new key, I wish I knew the words. I'm sorry. I don't know the words, but anyway. Sorry about that. That's the second one. And then you got the last one, which is. And then you're going to play, and then G. And then go back. And then you just keep doing it. You're just going to keep playing it over and over again until you're finished playing the song. And the song fades out. So there you go. Mr. Nasim, thank you for your donation again. He's donated several times to the channel. And definitely appreciate it. If you would like to request a video for me to do, You can send your donation for that video to my PayPal. The link is in the description. Again, if you would like a chord sheet of the song we just did just now, Conversate by Case. And please don't comment. I know Conversate is not a word. I didn't write the song. Okay, I was just asked to learn it. Okay, yes. For y'all information, I do know that conversate is not a word. The word that is the proper word most of the time when someone says conversate is usually converse. That's how you're supposed to really say it. But anyway, alright. So PayPal link is in the description if you would like to request for me to do a tutorial, and also if you would like to get the chord sheet that goes with this song, which is just a list of all the chords that I used in the song. One file is $2, whether it's PDF or Word. If you would like both Word and PDF, $3 donation. Patreon account, the information for my Patreon account will be in the description also. Consider signing up for that to help support the channel also. Okay, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.